Good morning. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. JT Faldor. Man, Faldor, I had a silver long on yesterday. I took it off. Should have kept that sucker on. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. This grind's getting rough. Grind's getting rough. E-minis up 30. NASDAQ up 200. I mean, I'm missing out. God, I don't want to put stuff out. I'm thinking like I need to stop being stupid and just put some puts on, you know? Let's see what we got. I need to get Tesla up 9. God, I can't do it. That hurts. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that freaking hurts, bro. That is painful. Why is it up 9? Dog, dude. That dog, man, I tell you, it barked for like at least 8 hours. It's already going ham. My neighbor is such an asshole. She had the nerve. The boards are falling off her fence and it's connected to mine, and the boards were falling off mine because mine's really old and needs to be replaced. She's like, oh, I think it's falling off because it's falling off yours. No, bitch. And why don't you shut your dog up? Look. Oh, I'm an animal hater. Dude, hours and I'm just going, rah, 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 rah. Dr. Payne in the house. How you doing, brother? Bitcoin might be pumping because Jane Street. That's a prevailing theory. Oh, Tesla, bro. Uh-oh. Still got stuck in my throat. All right. What's Rocket Lab doing? Actually down. So I can buy that cheaper. Not gonna. What I'm gonna do. Sell a couple puts. I'll sell 3. What is that's 17 grand? Oh yeah, that seems right because it's the IRA. I was just thinking buying power reduction. Buying power, BPR, buying power reduction in your IRA is the full Monty. Then we get the 7. Oh, what a fill, bro. What a fill. You know what? I'm going to do one over here. Stupid boom boom. Got the boom boom brewing, baby. ASTS. I'm gonna sell a put over there. That one. Oh no no no. Oh, glad I didn't hit send. Ooh, that filled fast, bro. I would have put on Tesla, but not it being up 9. Let's look at the chart. This doesn't look right. Am I reading that? Yeah, why is this thing not updating, bro? This still has Tesla at 412. I think the stock market's down on this sucker. Maybe some API issues. Silver 89. Should have kept the long on. And get it on. I'm banging Tom Velez in the house. Scam crypto pump. Jane Street. Apparently, Jane Street's been manipulating the shit out of Bitcoin, and now that they've had to shut down all their trading or whatever. That's what all the cool kids are saying. So who knows? I'm not buying it. I mean, I'm buying that they manipulated it. I'm not buying that the bottom's in. Microphone check check. Bitcoin 66. That's not really much of a pump. Bitcoin started pumping once Jane Street. Give me a break, bro. You call that a pump? I'm looking at the silver chart. Yeah, you call that a pump? I mean, it's a little bit of a pump, but it was higher 2 days ago. I mean, that's a nice green candle, but I don't. And you're coming up against an inverted 20? This is still very, very bearish. Chilling. How's AMD doing? We don't know because this shit ain't updating, which is very annoying. Apple's updating. Tesla company. See, I could have FOMO'd into Tesla. You gotta fade. Maybe I should have waited. Did I make the cardinal mistake of waiting? Not waiting to see if this market. I probably did. Because it'll do one thing the first 20 minutes and then it'll reverse. I mean, so far the Nasdaq's up a little bit more. Slice more. AMD down 2. Coin up 8. I will say, I do think this is the longest Bitcoin's ever gone like this without having a rally. So a rally is expected, but I wouldn't get all thinking it's the bear market's over. I would not expect to see any real hope until the end of the year, just based off previous cycles. So this time could be different. It could. This time could be different. 3-pager, so that nothing new. Jason in the house. This time could be different. Ben Cohen said rally into March, then big pullback. Well, I mean, so far he's wrong on that one. There's been no rally into March, and March is literally 4 days away. Literally, figuratively, I never did understand the difference. That one's one that's probably going to elude me to my dying breath. I just say literally and hope I'm right. I don't think I spelled that right. Are opposites. They describe complete using the real thing. Yeah, I mean, I literally burned my hand. An idiom. So it's not figuratively 4 days away. It's literally 4 days away. There's this gag on Silicon Valley where Big Head has a hard time understanding words when they use like unbelievable. He's like, wait, does that mean it's believable? Or it is kind of when you stop and think, it does kind of make your head hurt. You can now trade stocks on Coinbase. I thought you could already. We're not stopping at Coinbase, the number one financial app in the world. Robinhood's kind of kicking your ass, bro. Robinhood has savings accounts, concierge services, prediction markets. You have crypto, and now stocks. Big effing deal. 24.5. Can I trade? Oh, Robinhood has options. I don't think Robinhood has futures. Polymarket CLI. Ugh. Bots are going to go crazy. I mean, that's good for arbitrage. Arbitrage is good for tight butthole markets. This is who wrote the BS story disparaging the US. Oh, what a C-bomb. Why does she hate? I mean, we know why she hates life so much. What did you all think of the State of the Union? Democrats are, I'm sorry, dude. Like, I used to lean Democrat, but them mofos are just, they all have TDS, dude. It's, and different varying degrees of TDS. Minor to just full on blinded by rage. Didn't stand up. Yeah. That was a bad look. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Trump. Yeah, Trump. It's nice to have someone with balls. And I mean, Obama had balls. So I liked Obama too. And I didn't agree with everything. I don't agree with everything Trump does. But I like a person in office with balls. You know what I mean? Biden had no nuts. No nuts, Biden. He didn't have balls when it came to the military? I don't think that's true. Michelle Obama, yeah. Mike, did Obama use military force when president? Obama took out 7 countries? Yeah. Let's go to our extensively. That Afghanistan, Iraq, load, Jason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that dude went green eggs and ham with military force. What the fudge are you talking about? Literally, exactly. Obama reduced the Bush era and emphasized, he went strategically. He went surgical on those mofos. Bush sent the troops in to die, and Obama got surgical. I'm surgical with this bitch. Jake, name the movie. Ask about Iran. We literally paid them. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I think you have Democrat derangement syndrome. Seven countries. He often relied on. Obama sought to wind down inherited large, avoided blah, blah, blah. I mean, he seems like he used the military to me. We paid everyone out there. Hello, Faldor and fucking Stranger need to get a room together. Like Trump said, I hope we don't find aliens because we start sending them money. 6, 7, here we come. 6, 7. Obama. 6, 7. There's a clip. I'll get it. 6, 7. 6, 7. There's some memes for you. I know what you meant, but you said 6, 7. 6, 7. 6, 7. You know we're cooked when I'm doing 6, 7. You know that the kids aren't doing that shit anymore, are they? Come on, Tesla. And by that I mean tank. NASDAQ up 300. Because I'm a Rocket Lab. Ooh, my Rocket Lab putty's already coming in. Here, putty. You know what I'm tempted to do? Because I'm a Rocket Lab. Think of Phil. I got 3 covered strangles on in Rocket Lab. Maybe they will tank. So I have 3 covered strangles. That means I sold the put, I sold the call. That's the strangle. Without the stock, which I bought the stock to go with it, that would be a naked strangle. I would have a naked strangle because I would have a naked call, but because I have the stock, it's a covered call. So it's a covered call with a short put. However you want to slice it, it's a covered strangle. I have a put. I have a sold a put. I sold a call, and we got a lot of money for that. We got $685 for the calls, $385 for. I'm sorry, $685 for the puts, $385 for the calls. So that's 1,070 credit times 3. So I got 3,000 in credit put into my account. And then I also have the stock. So I get hurt if the stock goes down. But I also reduced my cost basis. I bought the stock for $60. So I don't really start losing money till sit like around 59 and a half. And if it goes past 90, I made money. I made a bunch of money and my stock gets called away. Oh no. First world problem. Oh no, call your boss. My theory, I've been kind of in this like, oh, the market's going to crash mode, but it could, but I don't think so. Even if we go to war with Iran, I think that the market could go down, but it's short lived. I don't think we're going to have a major recession at this point. They're going to have to keep it cooking for the midterms. I also don't, this whole AI stuff is causing a lot of drag right now. But I also don't think the market's going to go green eggs and ham to the upside. I could be wrong. It could tank. The market can do what you least expect. But I can make money by the market going up or sideways right now. That's like 66% chance of being right. When you sell calls, you sell puts, that gives you greater than a 50% chance of success. Buying the stock outright, the second you buy it, it's 50-50. Buying stock has been an amazing way to make money for the last 2025, fortunes were made. And like an idiot, I had a bunch of money in crypto. Should have had it in the stock market. I mean, I had plenty in the stock market in my IRA, but did really well in the IRA. Wish all my crypto money was in stocks. Wish I'd have bought a couple $100,000 of Robinhood at $8 instead of a couple $100,000 of shitty ass crypto. I'm just imaginary numbers. I have at one point I had 7 million in crypto. It's worth about $10 now. I just checked my balance, $10.11. 2 years ago, it was worth 72 million. Oh, I don't have Rumble. Mike's in the house. Poor Mike's getting. I don't even know if he's here anymore. It only says one person, and I'm one of them. Mike's like, F this. Dude won't even say hi. Keep the penny. It will be worth something. Stop. I'm not really looking to try and retire by holding a bunch of pennies. JT back? Yes, he's back. COC. Let's look at this stupid report. Ricky be damned. At 7 o'clock, we're starting. If he's like, JT, he's late. F him. Oh, is he back in the studios today? All right, it's 7. Yesterday, 3 bullish signs. Give me a fucking break. What about the Hiroshima? Or what's that metric for the bear market keeps triggering? It's not Hiroshima. It's some shit like that. The Trini piece would be old. I don't even know what Citrini is. Talking about ADP still hold 600 on the Qs. He just says hold 600. He's getting way too lazy. Called for 607. We got. This guy's a fucking clown, dude. Is this updating? Yes, it is. We got 607. We got 67. Let's see. That's today. Am I like? Oh wow, it's up. I mean, sure, you got it. It also went right up into my fib, like touched it, kissed it perfectly. It closed a little bit above you. So you got six. Oh, wow. You have a number and it went above it. Wow. You're a fucking genius, bro. We do have a gap up. We can run into 617 rapidly. The number is 615.66. And then he could be right with the 617. Nope, 616 is the 50. Therefore, we could see it rapidly. I mean, when the futures are up before it even opens. You guys believe in his fucking bullshit, bro. If we fall it open, wait for about, oh my gosh. I'm leaning 80% green. Oh yeah. Futures are up big for the bell and you're leaning 80% green. Especially with the collapse 10-2 yield curve. My yield curve isn't predicted shit. Some of that may be due to Trump's MBS buying as well. What is MBS? Back to analysis today, which will be fun. We'll talk long-term AI moves. Man, the likes have been terrible. I appreciate whoever is hitting the like. Oh, actually, there's 5 likes today. Oh, wow. Actually, they're not. I apologize. The last couple of days, they've been really good. I don't even think I asked for them yesterday. Oh, I did at the end. Oh, 63 views yesterday. Hell yeah. People like it when I when I clickbait them. Can't wait to short silver. Oh, that comes up on people that watch a lot of silver feeds like Faldor, and they're like, oh, I got to go check this guy getting wrecked. And I went long. What a dick. I say I can't wait to short silver. I get on stream and I go long. I am such a clickbait rage baiter piece of shit. Cold and windy this way. I'm going to go to the local butcher today and get some chicken. Ugh. How's the old silver doing? Hi-ho, silver. Bonds, 117.12 down 8 ticks. Volatility down 40. Silver, oh, man, if I would have kept that trade on yesterday, I think I'd be up a couple thousand. I mean, I would short it here, but I'm not stepping in front of that freight train. NASDAQ up 300. Tesla 415 cooling off. Good. Ricky in the house. You missed it. Your late bitch ass missed the Meet Kevin report. You didn't miss anything, but Oh, I bought some Rocket Lab, put on some Rocket Lab covered strangles. We back, baby. Oh, NVTS is up a lot today. I'll take it. LWLG, we're actually green. Hell yeah. Sidu. Stockade's taking me down on Sidu. Iron. Ooh, Iron trying to get back in the game. Maybe we can do a little covered call action over there. Oh, there's some decent money. 55. Yeah, we gotta take this gift horse in the mouth. They have earnings? No. I mean, we can get. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Yeah. He likey. Let's get $1,000 in credit. 1,100 in credit. Hell yeah. 275. See if we can fill that bitch. Oh, fast fill. That was a fast motherfudging fill, bro. We just got $1,375. Bam! Right into the account. And 500 times 15, 7,500. So I would, if these shares get called away, I'm making about $2,500. Oh no, my shares got called away and I made a $2,500 bill. I lowered my cost basis. Let's go. Easy money, bro. I've been kind of not doing this because I've been married to some of this. You know what I'm saying? But I got to it's a little bit of work. That's the problem. You got to look at your positions, think about them. And then the other problem is you don't want to over tinker. So I try and toe this happy line of not over tinkering and not tinkering. F yeah. F yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. I'm putting on a masterclass over here. You're not going to get this from Meet Kevin, dude. Meet Kevin's not going to do live trade masterclasses. Cost basis reduction by selling covered calls. Cost basis reduction by selling covered strangles. He doesn't know what a delta is, what your percent chance of being successful, 50% profitable, 45 days out. He doesn't sit there and say, oh, if we do this, we're going up and I'm blah. And oh, but if we don't, watch out, it could go down. And here's my top 11 stocks to buy. Most of them are getting wrecked. Sorry, you lost a bunch of money. Yeah, keep on. Just keep on scooping his shit up, bro. If I've done anything this year, I've proved he's a complete asshat. New channel, silver platters. Yeah, the silver platters they haven't been slinging lately. So these are more like we're using the good China. We're just getting, small bites here and there. Trade small, trade often, tasty trade way. The markets aren't really, they're not going massive up anymore. Feels like it could be toppy. Trade for sideways action with protection. We've been buying a lot of stocks because it worked. Buying a lot of stocks right now, you just chop. You know how you make money on chop? Sell premium. And I know most of you are not equipped to do that. Open up a Tasty Trade account. Put $2,500 in it, knowing that you're probably going to lose it all. And then just go find some small shit, bro. It's easy. Learn. What do we got? Hyliion. Like, you just go find some cheap ass shit. Sell some premium, see what it's like. Workhorse is 350. What is going on with them? EOS, there you go. There's a nice cheap stock that I love. And then I'm going to go put this to, I mean, I can just do it manually, but I'm going to go short of strangle. Go. It's going to go 51 days out. You want to do 30 to 60. 45 being around optimal. 51's fine. So we could go to 60. We'll go to the expected move. The expected move, 51 days out, is $4.05. Indicated here by the brown line. It's currently $11.52. It's actually up a decent amount already. Well, it says 4, but I swear it was like 10 and a half yesterday. Maybe it was 10. I don't know. Anyway, so the expected move, DTE, days to expiration 51, April 17th, 2026 is when this contract expires. The expected move, $4.05. So that's 1154 minus 405. It's going to take you around 7.5. Now, the problem is the bid ask on this. You can drive a truck through that. 22 on the offer, 42 on the ask. 80, 105, not terrible. But I'm bullish, so we'll move this bitch up. $1.74. This is going to tell me I have a 78% chance of being 50% profitable. I have a 7% chance of losing about $400 because I'm going to get $1.74 in credit. There's a 7% chance it goes to $22. I start losing money at around 18. The strike price plus my credit received around 18. 18 to 22 is 400. I lose 400. Master effing class. Me, Kevin couldn't even, he would have to rewatch this 5 times and ask Grok to understand what the wisdom I just embarked. Al Jazeera? I'm not clicking on a link that's aljazeera.com. This is bullshit, dude. You're going to take anything Al Jazeera is propaganda. We are striking Iran. I can guarantee, there's one thing I would bet on. I would bet on this with confidence. Iran is not going to buckle on making nuclear weapons. They're just not. They're doing it for Allah. The amount of ambition and willpower and the belief they have for Allah trumps everything, bro. Logic goes out the window. So anything and everything for Allah. I think it's Allah, right? So they are not giving up. The Quran says they can lie. Yeah, options are fun. You do options, Faldor? Let's see how much. Man, I still have a lot of option buying power. I barely put anything on and made a lot of money today so far, potentially. Not anymore. Tampon got stuck? You know that's, after a while you can go into like a toxic shock. You need to get that shit removed, bro. Starts growing mold and shit. So here's a strangle. I'm gonna we're gonna go up $2.12. See if we can get $2.15. Probably not. Trying to get a little greedy. And this is just a small strangle. Now, strangle would be a little bit scary because the put part is like you can consider that a cash secured put. You can end up, if it goes down, you end up getting the shares cheap. But if it goes up and it goes up a lot, you can lose a decent amount. Theoretically, infinite your entire account, but that's, on a EOS. If EOS went to $100, I'd lose $8,000. Not, I wouldn't love it, but it's not gonna wipe me out. Let's replace this. Let's just see if we can get it filled. That one's gonna be because the liquidity here, it says 4-star, but $1.17. Yeah, that's not as bad. That one, actually, that's not that bad either. It's only 15 cents. We can probably lower this. Oh, you're gonna have to see. Sometimes you have to step these down. Let me get 210. I bet this one will probably fill. Might need, yeah, there you go. And I did not get price improved, meaning the 210 filled. Sometimes you put in it for like 210 and it'll fill at 211. Little nice win. LDI down 4,700. Meet Kevin is in fuego. Come on, Irene. I'm a rocket lab. That's my time. You've been great. I got a lot of work right now happening, boys. That firewall issue I was talking about yesterday was all about AT&T stopped. I checked BGP and the route wasn't being advertised. I checked this morning, the route was being advertised, but I think their services are still down. I can't get to a server on that route. AT&T, man, they'll drag their feet and give 0 Fs. Mm-hmm. That's only up $4 now. Hell yeah. Ever see the phone company skit? Old school. I'm not sure. Probably. Gork returns. Who cares? Elon did say they're coming out with CLI for Grok, which is pretty fucking cool. I'm pretty excited about that. You can kind of do CLI now with like some Python or some shit. I've done it, but I want native CLI with agents and shit. Right, because you can go into CLI and, well, I mean that it's inherent, multi-agent's inherent now, which is pretty cool with Grok 4.2. Oh, they actually have that on Twitter now too. Yeah, this shit's pretty tight. So watch, let's do an analysis of the stock market and predict where it will be in 6 months. Look at the yield curve. let's see, inflation, sentiment, and any other major indicators to assist in your prediction. Watch. I don't know if it's going to show. Here it just shows the agents are thinking. Okay. On Grok, oh, there we go. Now three different agents are checked. Four different agents are running. And some of them will be like, they'll look at it this way. The other one will look at it this way. And it'll look at what the other one's doing. And it's pretty tight. I think unless you get their $300 version or whatever, it's a 4-agent thing. I did post in the Discord what's going to be disrupted. Inflation continues. Sentiment is mixed. The VIX, other major indicators, monetary. Oh, look at this thing. Freaking. Like, who needs a financial consultant? Or if you have a financial consultant and it's not using AI, 6 months likely to be higher, 74 to 76, and it's currently 7 to 10% from current 6,900. What was I going to do? It's not always correct. There's some alpha for you. Of course, it's not always correct. I did post this, the Anthropic hit list. Here's what's already happened. Cowork, SaaS apocalypse. We talked a lot about that yesterday, how the software as a service market's getting crushed and why that's even affecting Microsoft, that because less seats are needed, and Microsoft makes a lot of money on a per user seat basis with M365 and Copilot and all that other bullshit. Agent teams, vibe working. I don't even know what that is. I'm vibe code and aura. I'm getting so sick of hearing that. Code security. Yep. COBOL tool. IBM's worst day. I mean, is IBM really that reliant on COBOL still? Like, no one. I've run into COBOL once in the last 7 years, and they don't use it anymore. Big companies still have mainframes. COBOL though, bro, like, get the fuck out of the Stone Age. Financial companies, get out of the Stone Age. Green eggs and ham. Their books can't be messed with and have to live 100 years. What does that have to do with migrating to non-COBOL? Dog's just still barking. 21 billion to modernize. Software segment 30 billion, infrastructure 15 billion. 31%, 20. So it looks like it's still pretty reliant. Moderately reliant. The high margin, yeah, it's high margin because people pay through the nose because there's not a lot of COBOL engineers. They stopped teaching that. Can you even still, how do you learn COBOL? Do you go get a A book from the 80s? 66-year-old programming language. It's niche, but it's still. Dr. Payne trying to show. Not highly. I don't know why this would cause. This is probably an overreaction. So this is what's going to get disrupted hard. Q1, legal contracts and intelligence. Yes, but no. It's not like you can walk into a fucking courtroom with your computer and turn on voice recognition and have it be your lawyer. Lawyers will be able to optimize their. I mean, that's the smart. A law firm with paralegals that know how to utilize AI and other ways to optimize their business with AI. Financial analysis and research. I kind of covered that earlier. Yeah. But it's not going to. How many people are going to go out and do their own financial analysis? You're either going to have a shitload of money and still just get a consultant that uses AI to optimize what they do. And those will be the ones that are the better consultants. Or there's a handful of people like me that might throw some words into a fucking AI. But I don't care about stock to flow and or whatever that stock to flow and ECFs or whatever, dude. I look for cinnamon, what markets are rotating into emerging markets that I think that are going to be explosive in the future. Visionary type shit, energy, rockets, robots, AI is my main focus right now. And those are no brainers. The hard brain part of it is picking the companies that are going to win. Quantum computing is going to be huge in the future, and there's some quantum computing, but you don't know who's going to win. Nuclear is going to be huge in the future, but you don't know who's going to win. Those dudes are just trying to stay alive right now. You know what I mean? So you're investing in a high growth stock like Oklo or SMF or SMR, and they're diluting like crazy to stay afloat until they become profitable. So those are hard to invest in. You're going to be some ups, some downs. When they're hot, they're hot. When they're down, when they're hot, they dilute because the stock goes up a lot and they're like, oh, let's raise some cash. You know what I'm saying? Tesla, that's a no-brainer, not financial advice. Are you kidding me? Could I be wrong? Could Elon Musk get hit by a bus and the stock crashes? Yes. Can Elon Musk be riding his full self-driving Tesla through a tunnel bored out by the boring company in Las Vegas? There's an earthquake hits and a boulder falls down into his and then the stock crashes. Yep, that could happen. It's a pretty low percentage, but it's not zero. For my gap, and I don't have a gap in knowledge. I know COBOL exists, and I know it exists for certain places. I said I've seen it in the wild, but I don't see it that often. And I think anyone using it needs to think about, they needed to think about getting off it 10 years ago. So if they're still half stepping about getting off of it, eventually, that's the type of thing that could put you out of business. Accounting and tax prep. I don't know. I just throw everything throw all my financial documents and public keys into Grok, and it just does my taxes for me. Q2, Q3. So next year, I just tell Grok, here's the login to everything. Spit out my 1040. That's what I'm missing. You know what? you know what you're missing is a big heaping full of my nuts in your mouth. I don't care. Moving off is a bigger. No, it's not. I'm through with you. You do? I do. Okay. Okay, dude. You're the genius at COBOL. Good for you. Walk around all big headed and happy today. Knowing you have the wisdom of being smarter than me with COBOL. I don't care. I do not care, bro. You're right. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, bitch. Yeah, pain's greater than me. I don't know why you guys watch this channel, not his. IT services and consulting. Is it coming for it? My Q2? Yeah. Is it going to put them out of? That's what I do right there. IT services and consulting. Enterprise modernization, integration, migration, transformation without consultants. No. Nope. You're not going to fucking. Like, what do you think? You think they're going to replace Dr. Payne with AI? You think AI? So by Q2 or Q3, do you think I'm going to be replaced by AI? Maybe. Who the fuck knows? But is someone just going to have an AI agent running at some S&P 100 company? Because that's what Big Balls Dr. Payne works in an S&P 100, Fortune 100 or whatever. They're just going to have a Mac Mini sitting there on the network saying, oh, our switches are 5 years old. Put in an order, replace all the switches, hire some third-party company to come out and install them, order a third-party company to configure them. They'll ship the config off to another AI agent running at some, you know what I mean? Come on, bro. It's like the promises of the cloud. Yeah, it's still going to take. Now, the smart engineers are going to use AI. It's like improving your skills. You're going to fall behind if you're not learning and using AI. It's that simple. And you're an idiot because it can make. Now, you got to know when you can't believe everything that AI spits out. It'll hallucinate. And sometimes it's hard to know when it's hallucinating. I'll ask it questions about tech and it'll fuck me, bro. Like, no one's going to understand this, but I was troubleshooting that firewall question, and the client has something running in AWS. And AWS, because of all their load balancers and shit, it'll be asymmetric routing, meaning the routing, typically it goes over a route and then returns along the same route. But because of how AWS works, it'll go over one route and it'll come back over another route. And firewalls don't like that. So we turned off asymmetric routing. And unfortunately, when you turn it off, you have to turn it off for the entire zone. And then this other thing happened with the AT&T BGP half class C they had. That stopped working coincidentally within right before they made that change. But I didn't make the change, so I didn't really know if it was really right before, because it was just all hearsay. And I'm asking Grok about, this most certainly happened because you turn on asymmetric routing. And I tried a bunch of shit. Had nothing to do with the asymmetric routing. So AI fucked me. It's a little give and take. AI can't figure that out. You think that magically in the next 2 to 3 months it's going to figure all that out plus do the work, do the migration, maybe some migration? Or are you really going to sit there and say, hey, migrate all my servers from, or upgrade all my servers in Azure or AWS? They're running 2016. I want you to completely upgrade the entire stack to 2025. You think that's really, I mean, and who's going to spin up an OpenClaw and just fucking let that loose? You know what I'm saying? OpenClaw, oh, I decided to delete that. Just recently, it was, who was it? Oh, AWS, Amazon was down for like 16 hours because they told it to work on its code and it decided straight out of Silicon Valley, this code's bad and we're deleting it all and starting from scratch. So, yeah. Contact centers and support. I mean, that's already kind of being disrupted. It's so annoying when, hopefully it gets a lot better because I'll call in and the AI is terrible. And some of them, they'll do this thing where like, thank you for calling. What do you need? And you'll tell it and you'll hear this like clack, clack, clack. It'll start making just some fake clacking noise like it's working in the background. And then you end up in these loops. You can't understand. You can't. Oh, I hate these automated systems. But I don't really think contact centers and support, autonomous voice chat, email, ticketing, turnkey contact. I mean, it's going to optimize them. One person might be able to manage 4 times the load. And I don't think you know what you're talking about, bro. What did I say that made Ricky laugh? Healthcare, IT, and admin, HIPAA ready, medical billing, coding, prior auth. Yeah, all that is going to get optimized. Cobalt derangement. And when look, I've already submitted the. Oh my goodness! Retro in the house. Who wrote this dumbass hit list? I don't. Some guy on Twitter. Pathetic. Yeah, you don't like it because your job's on that list. Clack, clack, clack. Yeah, the clack, the fake mechanical keyboard in the background. Yeah, I don't like this list either because my job's on the list. Retro, how you doing, buddy? Some chick did a video of her leaving Roblox, and I thought of you. Yeah, I'm just trying to get retired by the time AI replaces me. Given a gate. No, I mean, there has been an apocalypse in AI in the stock market as of late. And it will continue. Is this over? And will a lot of this happen? Yeah, I do think there's going to be disruption. I don't think it's going to, it's acting like it's eliminating shit. No, it's optimizing. It's the wrong mindset, dude. I just basically laid out that it's not going to do full on migrations and transformations without console. That's not happening, dude. Not in 20 years. Maybe AI and robots are so good that it can replace everything. Maybe, but not in 2026, bro. You sound like an AI overlord. I just know you're a big Roblox fanboy out there creeping on the kiddos. I've often considered calling the FBI and having them do a sweep on your computer. I'm kidding, Retro. I wish you'd come around more. All right. Everyone's wrong. I started watching this. I kind of want to watch it, but I can't stand these formats of the way this guy talks and brings out his information. Oh, your base belonged to us. Fucking Dr. Payne going old school. Oh, look at that. Is that the cues just kissing my Fibonacci perfectly? And the 50 that I talked about kissed it perfectly. Are you kidding me? Not 617. Right up into not his little buffet ass 617 up here. He'll say it touched it or we nailed it because it's close. I'm nailing it perfectly, bro. You will never be. Yeah, you're right. I never will be MK. I wouldn't want to stoop to that level of garbage. Slowly adding. I mean, your dollar cost averaging down, pulling a Ricky. And wasn't that shit getting hammered? You should have sold that shit, bro. You should have got out up here. That is ugly. That is, you got bodied in fucking crypto and now you're getting bodied in Roblox. You can't, oh wait, am I looking at, yeah, you can't catch a break, bro. He's buying Roblox. No, not, yeah, Roblox. What, like, are you still up, hopefully? I mean, my God. I feel sorry for you, and I might feel more sorry for you than Ricky. I don't think Ricky's had a win in ages, but he's not, you know. My average is 70. You're only down a little. But you were up so much at one point. That's got to sting. That had to be a rough period of losing some sleep. That sucks, dude. Sorry. I want you to win. I want Ricky to win, but he doesn't listen. And I really liked Roblox back here. If I held it, I don't know if I would have done any different. I probably would have because I sold stocks I love way more. It'll come back up, maybe. How much is AI going to disrupt Roblox? I would think it wouldn't. It would optimize them and make them more profitable. They'll be able to get rid of a bunch of people and replace it with fucking AI agents. That's what you want to find. Companies that are going to optimize revenue with AI. You know, a lot of times the stock will go up when, Amazon just fired 50,000 employees. The stock will go up. What companies are going to be able to be optimized with AI? More efficient, leaner, because it's everything they can to squeeze another penny out. That's a part of a problem with capitalism. Jobs suffer. How much can they lay off? Do more with less. AI is going to be a big. How much more can we do with less? Tesla 414. Hit up a couple. Yeah. The younger generation should be terrified. I wouldn't even know what to tell a kid. What should I go to college for? Don't. Go master AI, bro. If there's anything I can tell you right now, go become an expert in AI. And then even then, you're going to want an expert in AI for this or, you know what I mean? I can't, college disruption is probably going to be big. Yeah, let's go to college for yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's still, now it's more like, well, they did a lot of Molly and shit back when I was in college. It was just called X back then. I didn't really ever, by saying I didn't really ever do it, I never did Molly or X or whatever. I didn't even smoke weed back then. I don't smoke weed now, but I did it for a little bit. College is okay. Just don't go into, I mean, that's almost impossible for 98% of the population. My college career cost me about 30 grand in debt. And that's only because I defaulted and it basically doubled. So I could have gotten my college education for about 15 grand, 20, 30 grand, you know, with food and all that, I guess. That's crazy cheap. You can't do that now. Military. There's pros and cons to the military. You get a lot of benefits from going to the military. Your ass also might end up fucking in combat. Although it's less likely if you're like infantry or some shit like that. Although some infantry does go in, but even then it's probably more special forces and shit. And if you're special forces, you probably eat that shit up anyway. You probably want it. Probably get you out of bed. Combat has more to do with the position. I basically just covered that. You can pick a job that won't go. You can pick a job that has a less likelihood to go. Decide with, oh, shut the ass. I'm not. That word is a slur. I'd rather not. Matching your energy. That is based right there. Claude does seem to be very liberal. And that's disturbing that the AI is political. The trades, jobs, the trades. What are you asking? What's so? I don't know. Ask Dr. Payne. He's the fucking expert. He was in the Navy or Air Force or some, whatever the pussiest armed forces were. Dr. Payne was in. IT doesn't go to the. Yeah, they do. They can. And the smartest. I would imagine some IT goes to the front lines or near it. I mean, I would imagine it's a low percentage, but it's not zero. Oh shit. I got to scroll past that pretty quick. Actually, what is going on? Dominican rapper showing a boobie thinking she's cool. That I don't think so, bro. That's a saggy ass, big ass nipple. What the fuck is wrong with her? Your chief mock draft. Ugh. If we pick a safety in round one, we're an idiot. This has to be rage bait. No one's gonna like this draft. What's an ED? Edge? A defensive edge? When did it become a ED versus an ED? People are okay with it. I think we'd be stupid. Oh, everyone says Downs is generational. I don't know, bro. Dog's just still going ham, dude. It's been worse than ever lately. It literally drives me to the brink of snapping. Final episode of Beast Game. Some people love that. I've never watched it. He puts on a good show. The Gavin Newsom memes have been great. Warner Brothers says they are evaluating Paramount's new offer and covers the $2.8 billion termination fee with Netflix. Shit's getting cutthroat between Paramount and Netflix. Who would you rather have get Warner Brothers? Is Warner Brothers is Disney? No, it's HBO. I would rather it go to Paramount, I think. Oh, Paramount's annoying because you have to watch 40 seconds of commercials. They're bullshit before every episode. Other than that, it's a really good service. I rewatched King of Queens, 20-minute episodes, and after you'd have to watch 40 seconds of the same stupid ass Landman promo and then like 17 seconds of their Paramount logo. Happy 50th to my girl Rashida. Hey, baby. A little too much makeup in that one, but hair is looking a little frail. I used to have a huge crush on her. Like I had a chance. Smoker? Yeah. She gives that vibe. And I would probably put up with it. I don't think Grok is a very good metric, though. I think it's wrong sometimes. It needs undeniable proof. Like the actor saying I'm a smoker. So if the actor just keeps quiet about it, I got 4 agents fucking just going to work for me. Checking interviews. It was on Pinterest. Let's saying it just is just impressive, bro. NPR, are you kidding me? No new evidence. Recent ex post. Ready for final answer. Take your time. Is not a current smoker. She has smoked in the past. She quit years ago using good for her. In high school, around the 2010, she was a smoker. Oh, Paul Rudd was a smoker too. That's disappointing. They quit via hypnotherapy. Former smoker. And good for her. Breaking. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees. Who do we got? Phil Collins deserves to be in. Oasis deserves to be in. Shakira probably deserves to be in. Mariah Carey, definitely. Lauryn Hill, meh. INXS, eh. Iron Maiden, eh. Billy Idol, duh. New Order, eh. Luther Vandross, probably. Wu-Tang, hello. Wu-Tang is, if Wu-Tang does New Edition, maybe. Wu-Tang is, come on. If Wu Tang doesn't get in, they're fucking racist. Melissa Etheridge, maybe. The Black Crowes, yeah. Mariah Carey, Billy Idol. Ooh, Sade, hell yeah. Pink, hell yeah. But Mariah Carey, Billy Idol, and Wu Tang. If they're not in, that's some pretty bad rock and roll. Oh, Phil Collins. Yeah. Phil Collins, Billy Idol, Mariah Carey, and Wu Tang. If they're not in, fuck the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I just said Phil. Yeah, Phil. He kind of looks like a dude. Who does? You're out of your fucking mind. Because of her chin, maybe? I don't know. Iron Maiden. I'm not. Iron Maiden's. I can't name one Iron Maiden song. Looks like a little boy. I'm through with you. Man, it's 8:00. We had some fun today. Guess we get an agreement. I don't fucking know, Shardy. You're the one that's supposed to give us alpha. Where does McAfee get all his fucking money? How is she a Chinese athlete, bro? You can't hear her, but how is she a Chinese athlete? There is no, unless she was born in China and immediately moved to the United States in the whitest neighborhood ever. I'm just too lazy, bro. I have to put on headphones and shit. Makes, she was, let's see if I can.
I'm the most decorated female free skier in history. I think that's an answer in and of itself. How do I say this? Winning a medal at the Olympics is a life-changing experience for every athlete. Doing it 5 times.
Come on, bro. That's like Valley Girl practically. Yeah. How is she a fucking Chinese athlete? Mom or dad was what? Yeah, she had to have been born in China, right? And immediately moved here. Or fucking she was born in China and adopted by the whitest family on the planet. And never been around a Chinese person her entire life. This I try not to be. Who's that? I don't know, some dominant skier. I didn't really pay much attention to the Olympics other than all the fine ass speed skaters pictures that they were showing. I mean, Jake Paul's fucking fiance is, what's her name? Jardine Eat? Jurdam? What's her? Jesus, she's fucking. What's all this jig? You just jinxed it, bro. Nerdum Jeet? Is it Nerdum? Jeet? Some Jeetum? Oh, boom, boom, bro. I am jealous. Yes. I didn't know Pedro Pascal was fucking partying like that, bro. Oh, look at her, dude. Yeah, leader. Bro, she's so fucking fine. A little heavy. I mean, are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? Them, oh, her legs. That is some muscle tone right there, bro. That lucky fuck. There was a bunch of fine ass speed skaters. And then I watched that. There was a. I made me. I might be a little gay because I watched the figure skating chick from the 20-year-old girl from the United States. Retro, calm down. Calm down. Yeah, she was badass, bro. Someone bet that Gork was coming out right before it was announced. A little overweight. Which one? Oh, that you're trying to say Jetta? You're out of your fucking mind. All right, boys and girls, got to get to work. Let's wrap this up. Rocket Lab, hell yeah. We've only made $230 on that so far. ASTS, we're down a little bit. Iron, we made some money on the puts. What did I do? Rock Lab, small account. Sold a put. We're up $15. Have a great day. Go so you too. Everyone have a great day. Hit the like. Hit the hit the like. Hit the subscribe. Have a great day. Come out of the cannon.